If you call providing, giving these women money, lots of money, not to do anything, simping, well, maybe Nigerian men have a simping. Here is another side nobody's talking about. There is a third side to Nigerian men besides the great lover boy and the simping people are not talking about. Let's solve this debate once and for all. Are Nigerian men the great lovers they think they are, or they're just simps, or they are very smart? This is a great debate, and of course, Nigerian men have gotten a whole lot of admiration from women from all parts of the world, and also lots of accusations and even slams from, men as well. But let's ask ourselves a serious question. How do we know Nigerian men are actually great lovers or simps? I have come up with a few conversations and topics that we're going to outline here quickly, but I'm going to break it into two. Let's firstly address the great lover allegations. Now, most women, if you watch social media, read polls, go online, most women are praising Nigerian men. I mean, internationally, talking about how they love them, how they spoil them with gifts and everything. But if you notice very well, you see one major thing the Nigerian man has hacked: financial security and provision. The average Nigerian man, we're addressing the lover side of the Nigerian man. The Nigerian man seems to have hacked one major thing: provision. Provision is an innate human need that a Nigerian man seems to have hacked very well and wields it above every other person and every other identity. No matter where the woman is, whether white, black, red, yellow, purple, every human being appreciates provision. The Nigerian man seems to have understood this perfectly well. And that is why even feminists, no matter how much they want to bash, they still all submit to gifts. So if you notice, if you look online very well, you see that a whole lot of women who are praising Nigerian men seem to be talking about one thing: he gives me a lot of money, he spoils me. It is because today it is difficult to define love if you are not talking about financial security. We're in a capitalist society, guys. And even before then, the Nigerian man has always understood provision to be duty. Most of these men may not necessarily, I'm not speaking for everybody, please take note, this is not a generalization. It is not a generalization. It is not a monolith. Nigerian men are not monolith. They are modern Nigerian men. Nigerian men are not a one size fits all. But for the sake of this conversation, describing the greater lover side of the Nigerian man, it's important that we understand that a whole lot of them drive love interest based on provision, gifting. That is one major thing: financial security, providing for the woman. That is why in most cases, I tend to believe that Nigerian men are one of the strongholders of patriarchy. This is a very huge thing because, you see, people are noticing these days that for you to stay sane in society, you need to have access to resources. And that's one of the things Nigerian men tend to provide more. If you just pay attention to the ladies who hail these Nigerian men and call them special and everything, it is always tied to gift. Whether these women genuinely love them, we don't know. But if you look closely, you will notice that most of these women, even after leaving this Nigerian men, they tend to fantasize. They tend to feel like they have seen one, or they've experienced once in a lifetime experience. Oh my God, when I was dating this Nigerian man, he took so much care of me. He didn't let me handle bills. The regular Nigerian man, whether they are older men who are into polygamy, or they are younger men who want to keep multiple girlfriends, or even one girlfriend, or even one wife, at the end of the day, we have established one thing: provision. Now guys, look around you. In a capitalist society, it is always the fittest that gets access to resources. Resources are becoming very scarce. Women, even human beings generally, this is not even about gender. Humans will move towards people who can assure them of provision, security. If it doesn't look that way, there are chances that the man or the woman will not want to stick with you. Even men these days as well want to be with women who can increase their prospects. One of the things the Nigerian man seems to have understood clearly is the idea of provision, and even how it matters more, the potential to provide in a capitalist society. Financial security is one of the things. So for them, even no matter how temporary that relationship is, the woman is always, she always feels loved, she always feels secure. And most of these times, if you notice, some of these ladies even forgive cheating because of access to the resources these men provide. So yes, the question now we should ask ourselves is, do these women really love these Nigerian men, or do they only love the resources and the enjoyment they get from the relationships? We don't know. They should answer. Because you see, someone who is loyal to you because of what you have, we don't know. That cannot be full love anyway. So the question of if the Nigerian men are great lovers might be one-sided. Do Nigerian men really have women that genuinely, unconditionally love them if they don't provide? Well, there are some rumored reports right now that Nigerian women are some of the they have the higher cases of paternity fraud. So if Nigerian men are this great, what are the high chances that they are really giving genuine love if it's not materialistic love? This is an argument. I'm in Nigerian, trust me, but let's have an objective argument. Calm down, guys, calm down. Let's have an objective argument. We are getting somewhere. Number two, let's look at the other side. The simp side. So many people they've alleged Nigerian men tend to simp. Oh, Nigerian men come to our country and taking all our women. Well, the question is, the average Nigerian man tends to gift. Most of them from stable homes where fathers and mothers play good roles. Is because they've seen provision as duty to somebody you love. Do you get the point? That is why even so many ladies who tend to be self-professed feminists tend to, at the end of the day, fall in love with Nigerian men, because at the end of the day, every human being has an innate instinctual need. Food, money, provision, pamper, care, stay at home, don't worry, you don't have to do anything. All these things are little traps. So if you call providing, giving these women money, lots of money, not to do anything, simping, well, maybe Nigerian men have a simping gene. But here is another side nobody's talking about. There is a third side to Nigerian men besides the great lover boy and the simping people are not talking about. It is the smart ass part of it. There is a third angle. You see, while the Nigerian man might be a great lover guy or a simp, whatever he's doing, most times the third angle or the third wheel to all of these their values is the fact that everything they are doing most times is to solidify patriarchy. You might be taking all of their money, eat their money, enjoy their money. At the end of the day, the Nigerian man holds you like this. So while you think you're enjoying all of their money, enjoying all of their gifts and their love, you are getting to a stage where you may not necessarily have a say. You have gotten into their full grip because he provides everything for you, gives you everything, spoils you. You are basically trapped. So most times, all of these things have a higher motive. The Nigerian man will definitely sacrifice his money, his whatever, to retain his headship, his patriarchy. So you see, that is why a whole lot of people do not know that they're even patriarchy princess. Let's ask ourselves what feminism is. Feminism is assertion of the rights of women in society, meaning allow women work, allow them do whatever they want. The average Nigerian man, when he spoils you silly, trust me, you may end up forgetting that you're a feminist. If the average Nigerian man ends up spoiling and pampering you, you will forget your feminism. You will start cooking. You will not know when you start cooking and pounding yams and even giving birth and forgetting your dreams to be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever they have you thinking. So I'm letting you guys know that these two things you guys are saying about Nigerian men, oh, they spend so much money, they are lover. There is a greater agenda. Patriarchy. That is why Africa is still very patriarchal. Most of the women do not know whether they should love these Nigerian men because, oh my God, they provide so much for them, they take care of the bills, or they should leave them and go and grab and hustle in the capitalist society, which is very harsh. The Nigerian man is ambiguous. You don't know if he genuinely loves you or he's just locking you down because he has chased you for long and he wants to reap his investment. You can never understand. But one thing is certain, the women will never stop coming for them. Because you see, sometimes we humans are fascinated by what we don't understand. So you see now that with what I've broken down to you guys, you yourself do not really understand the Nigerian man's agenda. However, I know that when we're talking about kings of patriarchy, I trust my Nigerian men. However, this is a disclaimer. This video is not to create a stereotype. It is not to reinforce any stereotype. This is a conversation worth having. Nigerian men are not monoliths. They are Nigerian men who are modern, who believe in monogamy, who are very progressive, who are very few, and they're also Nigerian men who will stay as the lords of patriarchy and who want to marry many wives and want to keep many girlfriends. My point is, just understand these men. Cheers. Let me know what you guys think. If you are watching this video, please hit the subscribe button, like, and share as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Cheers.